What's going on, y'all? It's Malcolm Jenkins, and you know I am a sucker for good play design. And this past week at the 49ers Saints matchup, I got to see this play up close and personal and had to take another look at it. Let's get into it. This is how I see it. All right, so they're in the high red zone. It's 3rd and 6. And in the red zone, the Saints really like Juwan Johnson, their tight end. There's a really good route runner. He's a mismatch on most DBs and linebackers. Big guy, so he can go up and play above the rim. And so it's not surprising that they're trying to target him down here on this play. And they're using a big box fade, which is an easy throw for the quarterback. It creates so much space out here because they take the slot receiver and they'll throw it on the sideline where there's little margin for error and a lot of room for the quarterback. The 49ers are in man coverage. They're actually sending man pressure, so the ball's got to come out quick. But what they do is they start out in a bunch formation, which forces these DBs down here on the bottom to be on different levels. They have to match the different levels that the offense is in, so they get into a lock and levels formation, which falls right into the Saints' plan because they want to create a pick on the defender that's on the line of scrimmage, because that is actually legal. It's only illegal to pick a player that's off the line of scrimmage. And so they force this by creating a bunch situation, knowing the DB will come up and press. And now they can work a little bit of a rub. And they've even got Cook there as well as another hurdle to get into the defensive back way to clear room for Juwan Johnson. And look at all of this space that is now available for this throw. And it doesn't mean that you're guaranteed to win. Still got to execute. But this is exactly what Juwan Johnson does best. Goes up, plays the ball, adjusts to the ball close to his body, finishes the catch, touchdown. All because it started with great formation, great scheme, understanding what was coming, creating space, and putting your players in positions to win. Which makes this offensive play so significant is that for players like myself who understand tendencies, I knew Juwan Johnson would be a big target on this play, which is why I positioned myself on this part of the field. But because they manipulated the defense by putting Juwan Johnson on the ball in a bunch, they still was able to clear the way. Even if a player knew what was coming, it's still very, very difficult to stop because you've got to work through traffic and you've got all of this space on the sideline that is working against you. So even though the Saints have an obvious tendency of getting the ball to Juwan Johnson in these situations, they still have variety in how they line him up, how they manipulate the defense, and how they get him open. So even though the Saints didn't get the win, there were a lot of good things on the tape, a lot of things that they can carry forward and things to learn from. You're trying to get yourself in position to win. It takes a plan, it takes scheme, it takes creativity. And that's what we're seeing on this play. At least that's how I see it.